Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to EU4 and the Mamluks. So I've just noticed we're 100 years into the game. We're looking, you know, a bit bigger than we were at 1444, I'll say that much. But Marnus the 8th greatest power in the world, good for you. But yeah, so last time I basically scraped out of Rebel Hell. I have recently noticed though that there's separatists over in Comoros, which I would like to actually deal with. I was going to just let it break, but honestly, I've got a means to fix it. Let's go fix it. I'll go move to Anther. Then from there, I'll go round the other side. It's going to be a long old journey round with a whole bunch of attrition is the only thing. If I can make it to in Hambane, then I'll be fine. Actually, no. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's do it. I was going to say, you know what? No, let's just break. But no, I'll try and save myself here. Doesn't matter if this does go to Sakalava. I've still got a claim on Kilwa here. I mean, I've still got a province next to Kilwa here. And then I can board Madagascar later. So it's not the end of the world. That's what I was looking for earlier. The war on Herzegovina, sorry. So you've got influence, defensive, admin. Admin, defensive, exploration. Yeah, it's all good. I'm trying to get towards Sind, please. That unit got stuck because of access through stuff. What the hell? Rajkot didn't break to the rebels. I thought they would have broken to the rebels. Nice. Now let's start grabbing the inside here. I know it sounds silly to grab this land because it doesn't really feed into anything, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna let Spain colonize Australia, and I'll just take what they colonize. I think this land is all kind of closer to home and I'd quite like to boost myself up with it. In the meantime, Ethiopia will still not piece me out. Fine. It is what it is. Let's go stop Beja. Also, let's take on Sus, who got released by one of the Peruvian natives because Portugal decided not to actually take land. They lost and they just got them to release us for no reason. So that's just free reconquest for me. Keep the wars rolling. No peace here. I said this earlier in the campaign, I'll say it again. Imagine if I had innovative right now for that extra monthly war exhaustion. I could also just steal Defender of the Faith for a similar effect. Yeah, I could steal. I could do the thing I just said as a counterpoint. I might have to ask for fleet basing rights from, say, Benin. It's going to be a lot of a movement to get out towards my other side. Okay, now Ethiopia should want peace. How? How do you still not want peace? Timurid's ventured into a coalition. I don't care, coalition. Also, bringing my cogs out this way means that I can take Mara. Finally get rid of it. Let's lose prestige for a half-price statesman. Sure, I can benefit from that. Extra points for not that much more maintenance in the grand scheme of things. And yes, this can't really even take a Moroccan fort, so don't know what they think they're going to do. Lion and Crescent. I need to own Tehran and Isfahan, which are both provinces in here, right? Isfahan's here. Then the other province was Tehran. Yep, I'll be taking that too. Nice. So after this, I'll have Lion and Crescent for the architecture in Safavid Persia. Marvellous. Sign me up. I'm going to keep these forts in India right now, by the way. And yeah, everyone's joining a coalition, but don't worry, I won't really be fighting anyone for a little while, I think. I need to catch back up in ideas and tech. I do not have the scope to be war. Other than maybe reconquest for people. I sure as hell don't plan to take anything for myself for just a smidge here. Or do I take, like, the miners over here? I could do that. They're allied with Rajkot. Rajkot allied to Junagar. Porbanda allied to Palatana. So this is two different wars. You know when I said I wasn't going to take any land for myself? Well, what I meant was I'm not going to be taking any land that needs to be full cored for myself. Or something. So let's just clean this up. Add it into the trade node. The army here can actually go to Ahmedabad and drill, believe it or not. Insane. But Marnish joined a coalition. I will repeat my previous statement. I don't care coalition. Meanwhile has joined a coalition. Insert 2 seconds ago. Right. So. Oh, there was one province I'm going to be taking for myself, and that's this one. Beja. That's it. Let's bring these guys up here and actually drill. I'll have my Merc army go deal with Sus. And I can steal Defender of the Faith. Excuse me, that's mine. And the only reason I want it is for the reduced war exhaustion. People are joining and leaving the coalition like nobody's business. Good stuff. Then, let's build... Yeah, no, let's do some trade company investments. We'll get some production efficiency and stuff. Expenses. Regardless of the extra inflation, I like to click that button because it's half an inflation for 50 admin. It costs me currently, that 50 admin brings me down by 2. So a quarter of that value basically is to pay off a full 2. So in other words, that was the equivalent of lose 1.5 inflation for me right now. And the reason why it's cheaper is because of the bookkeeping policy. Promote Merchant Guild's bookkeeping here. Reduce inflation cost minus 35% due to loyalty. You can see at maximum it would give me half the price. So Merchant Guild's bookkeeping is actually really good if you're struggling with inflation in your runs. Oh yeah, I'm at war with the Jam. Remember when I said I wasn't going to take any more land for myself and then I totally forgot that I'm like at war for like a big amount of provinces? I forgot. So this province here, you know what, let's just core it. Marvellous. It'll probably revolt at some point, don't mind. I'm also going to spend some sword mana on improving manpower in grain provinces here. There we go. It's a while till I can get Tech 13, so it makes sense. So Marrakesh truce is in 4 years' time. I'll be able to give the extra Moroccan land back. And probably just finish off Marrakesh, honestly. Morocco have got calls on this stuff, but then this will just be an extra one. So there you go. They're only allied to Gen, so that'll be an easy one for later on. Yeah, let's get this guy out here helping with the siege with Bulgaria. I still don't actually have the war goal, which is why it's low amount. Yeah, war goal, so less war score. But that's okay. That's just meant that I've not been getting called for pizza while it's been a bit of a hectic time. It's quite tiring dealing with 300,000 rebels at 1550 after all. Or however many rebels it was. It was not just like one rebel. It was like several. It was at least 2. Yeah, Sakalav is going to just break if I were to have been at peace. I'm not at peace. I can just unbreak myself. Right, this is going to be a long journey, but if you can get there, that's amazing. If I'm going to unbreak myself, I need to send some units down to Pate. So let's deal with this. I can also use this province as a way to get into Madagascar. Kilwa? Oh, it has actually, it did defect. That's fine. I don't mind. I mean, they're getting absolutely destroyed here. Wait a minute. Enforce peace with Sakalava? I need 100 opinion. Do I want to vassalize Sakalava? Nah, let's let Betsy Misaraka do their thing. I don't mind what's going on. I might improve relations with Sakalava in the meantime though. Then I'll need to take a diplomat out. Let's make it the target owns subjects diplomat. Just so I've got a spare one hanging around. And yes, I'm still not spending my paper mana on my ideas just because I need to court a jam. This should be the last proper things I core until I finish admin ideas. Well, that and this. I've got too flip-floppity right now. There's too much to see and too much to do, you know? Right, let's go sit this in Cairo. I can't save Sakalava now? Also then, why am I sacrificing my ships? Go back and live up to your name of Euro Cogs. Trade efficiency for 10 years or 300 ducats? I think the trade efficiency actually pays itself off for me at the moment. Especially when I get, you know, back up in Diptech. So yeah, I'm going to help take the fort of Abaka, and then I'm just going to siege Shiraz. Then I can peace out Ajam. My truce with them. 101 now. Why has it gone up? Because they probably devved or something. I still want to take, like, most of this. Let's maybe make it not Semnan. Keep them with Sari and Semnan. Because my mission specifies Tehran and Isfahan. I'll have both Tehran and Isfahan after this war. So it still keeps me in line. Or I should say it still keeps me in line with my plans. Then yeah, eclipse Morocco by having Morocco. And then Unify Islam will be the next step there. What else is going on? Assign a whatever. Right. Granted a straight privilege WACF payments. This event will last between sponsoring madrasas, universities, or by erecting more places of worship. Ha! He said erect. Grant a state privilege WACF payments. Isn't that a merchant one? I.e. I can't really do that right now. Oh no, it's this one! This is the one that I commented on earlier about how it says about local organisation. For now, seeing as I can remove one, let's remove... I want to keep the piety accelerator on for longer, so let's get rid of right of donations. I'm not using it at the moment, so there's no point in having it. Is my logic? Call for pizza will inevitably just go away. Look at that, 80 prestige and I'm gaining 1 a year. I mean, are we going up to 100 any second now? Gabilia have insulted me. You will not. You will pay for this. You will not get away with that. Right, there we go. Mission fulfilled. Lion and Crescent. Meaning, yes, I've done quite a lot of the tree now. I should have actually read what that all said. Oops. Because I don't actually know what that now gives. That's a big overstatement of me. That's a big oversight of me just doing stuff. This event will allow us to study and adopt Persian architecture across the realm, improving our development efforts. I think that was just a dev cost one. Maybe a permanent dev cost one. Considering it said about development efforts. Ah, whatever. My fault. Call this up. I know it's a little expensive because I've still got war exhaustion, but whatever. And then it all gets shunted straight into the Persia node. But actually, stop. Let's be more sensible about this. I have a button that I said I wanted to leave for this exact moment. So let's use it in this exact moment. Uncore all of this. Or rather cancel the coring process. So Cassian power cost. Then core. I know it's weird to specify that when I've got this much war exhaustion, but I can't really afford to spend my bird mana right now, so that's my compromise. It's all still land that's going into the Persia node though. Then what's this about? Oh, Roman fever. Let's just go that one. Right. Then this guy goes and sits in, say, Kambat, ready for when I get claims here. And I forgot to drill with this army, so here we go. Right, time to deal with Sus. And Ajam want access? No. I think they just forgot about what I just did to them, honestly. And yes, I'm putting in trade investments even in provinces not owned by me. That's fine. So yeah, Muscovy is my big question mark right now. Debility is no longer a part of my... Ah, whatever. That's owned by someone else anyway now, I believe. So let's do this. 2 ideas away from the autonomy. Also, enacting that idea just gave me production efficiency. So now I should be a little richer. Cairo has given me 6 ducats in production on its own. I will dev it later when I've got more spare bird mana. But more spare... I don't even have bird mana, never mind spare. So it's kind of out of the question for the moment. Also, I've decided. You're piecing out with Sakalava. Sakalava also or with Kilwa. Kilwa and Conquest of Bara. Hold on. They're helping their friend of Antamoro. Uh-oh. The Mamluks estate can lose some loyalty. I'm fine with that. Then yeah, this war can just take as long as it needs. I'm sure Morocco will come back and help attack. This guy needs to drill. And I'm now at my force limit. Gaining extra land has helped with that matter. And let's see here. My loans are 1,000 ducats each now, so that's quite nice. Also improving relations with Kilwa. That's just because of automatic relations with neighbours. I'm not worried about that. And maybe, let's do 2 provinces at a time here. It's only a little bit of maintenance extra. This is wasteland, but then I'll be up and around here. Also, I'm going to need to make a lot more claims on Ethiopia. So it might be something that I dedicate a diplomat to soon. This diplomat for these guys here has done its job. Let's pull it back and stick one in Rajkot, for instance. So I've claimed the guy who's allied to the pink guy, so pink and yellow can be done in one war now. I know it will take Diplo because it's it'd be an unjustified demand, but that's okay. My dip's been suffering the entire campaign because someone decided to just keep using it. Don't worry, I will also integrate subjects at some point soon. I know on the map it's looking relatively lackluster of an expansion, but honestly, I don't see it as relatively lackluster. We're over 2k dev. I've conquered almost all of Northern Africa. I've got the Horn of Africa. We're in India. I've wiped out the Ottomans. I own like half the Balkans. Like, I mean, and also all the Persia region, pretty much. Which is kind of nice. Take your wins where you can get them. Speaking of taking wins where you can get them, let's increase production efficiency here. I am planning to leave my states just as we see them here. I might statify stuff this way, but I'm definitely going to be leaving all of this as territories. That's for sure. My diplomat in Bohemia is helping me reduce my tech by nearly 5% already. Good stuff. It's a nice little tech cost reduction. And once I am Tech 10, I'll have lost my unbalanced research part of corruption. Meanwhile, overextension will soon fall. And I'm not going to decrease... I'm not going to increase autonomy in this land, I don't think. When it revolts, I think will be my new pathology here. I just dealt with, like, as I mentioned, 300k rebels, so I think I can deal with, like, 30k. I'm also 9 years ahead of time. Oh, printing press! Oh, I forgot about printing press. I might have to just wait for natural spread. Bulgaria will get it, then I will get it. Because Austria will have it. Austria spread it around. Poland get it. Poland give it to Bulgaria. Bulgaria give it to me. Then it spreads from there. It's how I currently foresee it, but we'll see how it works. I might have to dev it. Not a problem if I do. But I'm just thinking there's a way for me to be able to maybe go around that. The Siege of Ifni 5,000 years later is finished. Let's send this over here. And did Kilwa peace out? Yes. Sakalava is now an OPM. I'm going to vassalize them. Get them all their cores back, I think. At least that's my plan. We'll see how that evolves. You'll also notice that I've done very little to assuage my manpower gains for the last, like, 4 decades. I'm still earning 1.5k a month, don't get me wrong, but it's not, like, particularly great, is it? Meanwhile, innovativeness will continue to increase. I can spend 20 prestige for that. Easily. So this is Moroccan. This is Moroccan. Safi are gone. Thanks for your provinces. We're good to go. So now the question becomes, do I actually take on Portugal and Castile? Also, I've got the disaster back for the aristocratic coup. Too many things that aren't a problem. And I will be back at overextension under 1%. Right, Portugal. You have Portuguese Brazil. I might take 5 provinces in the New World from them. You know what? Let's maybe go for Portugal and Castile next. That will give me my Southern American subject for one. And what's this about? Lose 240 ducats to gain influence and loyalty from the merchant guilds. Get merchant guilds to lose influence. Let's do that. Honestly, it also saves my money. We'll undrill here. And this is a war with Castile that won't involve France. I do want to take France on because they're supporting the independence of my subjects, but whatever. This is a war that will put me at war with Austria as well, though. So let's leave the Mercs with Portugal. These guys with Austria. I just remembered that. Maybe I take Athens for myself. It does have the Parthenon. Don't worry, I'm still not really going to be grabbing much land for myself. This is turning into, yeah, but I won't be doing this. But I won't be doing that. But oh wait, I did this. So yeah, I may end up with quite a bit here. For now, let's undrill. I'm going to ignore this. Let's send this to Austria. I need all the firepower I can get. Quite literally. Because Austria won't back down. They will want to fight me. So let's maybe deal with Austria in the next episode. For now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.